Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in this reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on who stays awake thinking about you. And why are you on this person's mind so much that they cannot sleep? I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. Meditate here on the three piles and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful number 1, and welcome to your reading. Who stays awake thinking about you? And why are you on this person's mind so much that they just cannot sleep? It's an unrest, uneasiness. What is going on? I am going to share with you all of the details. Everything that Spirit gives to me, I will give to you and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. So I can see here that your energy, it naturally attracts you here to the pile with the first card representing here Polonia. Okay, so with the Polonia card, this is quite interesting because this is about strength and courage and you learning to love yourself. So let's see your other cards before I start reading. This is the Numinous. This is an asteroid. This is about mystery and secrets, hidden things. And you also have here the Mother of Swords. So here, this is like a person where you had a kind of like a power struggle with someone that feels like they should be able to communicate with you, kind of like tell you what to do and things like that. I also feel like this is someone that has a lot of secrets and things that they don't want you to know. I feel like the person that is staying up thinking about you is someone who you had to separate yourself from, kind of take a break because this person was beginning to affect your mental well-being and also affect your perception of yourself. You were starting to doubt your greatness and who you really are. So you had to pull away from this person. And it's because of the person's communication. You know, the swords energy here is air energy. It represents Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And with the Mother of Swords showing up, this person was very like controlling, a bit demanding, and wanting to just run your life, tell you what to do. It necessarily didn't have to be your mother, but I do feel like this person felt like they had a say in every move that you did make. So they're up thinking about you and how, you know, they feel like it's really hard to figure you out and come to a conclusion of what it is that you want. I do believe that they do want a connection with you. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. So who stays awake thinking about you? And you have here the Sun. With the Sun card, this is interesting. I do want to point out that the Sun rules over the sign of Leo. So Leo could be in the top placement of this person's birth chart, the Sun, Moon, or Rising, 7th house of relationship, or the planet Venus. And it could also be Leo, that fiery sign, could be in the top placements of your birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading. I do want to point out that this person that stays up thinking about you is very temperamental And they're very spontaneous in their reactions. So the way that they react is like impulsive, spontaneous. They really speak out of turn, but at the same time, they have this passionate side about them. And with the Sun card, I think that this person is thinking about, your well being, whether or not you're happy. They see you as someone that could definitely be, in the spotlight if you wanted to. And I can see that that spotlight energy is associated with your creative gifts and talents. Let's get more insight. Who stays awake thinking about you? Who stays awake thinking about you? Thank you, Spirit. You have here Father. Oh my goodness. So you have the Mother of Swords and the Father card coming out. Yeah, this is someone that has like this power, you know, dynamic, who feels like they should be in control of whatever it is that you're doing. I do want to point out that with the Father card, this is someone that does, abuse their authority. So they could be either the father of your child, wanted or wants to be the father of your children, or is a father themselves, or, but this is definitely about a power struggle, wanting to control you, wanting to control who you talk to, where you go, what you wear, what type of career you're into. This is someone that's also very chattery. They love to express their opinions about you and about other people, the world in general. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. I love the Mother coming out as well as the Father, and it's cat-a-corner, with each other, the cards. And let's get more insight. Who stays awake thinking about you? And you have here the Ten of Cups. So this is definitely family. Ten of Cups representing family, or someone that is very close to you, that you would consider a family, a friend, a partner, with the Ten of Cups showing up, and they're emotionally invested. So when they are up thinking about you all night, they're very emotional about it. They're not necessarily crying, but they are in their feelings. And this Cups energy, it's water sign energy. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer in the top placement of the birth chart that I did mention moments earlier. Their birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading. I do want to point out that with this Ten of Cups energy, this is someone that really wants to have like that family contentment. I do feel like you have offered this person total love and support, as represented here with the Ten of Cups. You've offered this person this, and they think about your offering, meaning you offered it with your actions. The way that you are there or were there for this person showed your loyalty. It showed your unconditional love. And this person misses that connection with you. Let's get more insight. Who stays awake thinking about you? Who stays awake thinking about you? Listen. Oh my goodness. So with listen, your cards are just so confirmative with each other. People start to heal the moment they feel heard. So see, Spirit gave us that insight moments earlier of how this person loves to like talk over you, be authoritative. They talk more than they listen. And you just never felt heard when associating or communicating with them. And they know this. They know how they are. their personality. They know that they are very manipulative as well, but they feel like they're entitled to be this way. It's just a part of their personality and their characteristics traits. I do feel like this is someone that you feel that should have a more open heart and a space to just be quiet, shut up, and listen. You want to say this to this person so bad, you may have already said it, but they don't hear you because it's really just a part of their personality trait and they feel like it's okay. And this person is not going to change anytime soon unless they recognize this character flaw within themselves, and realize that the energy of wanting to control the narrative in the relationship is really bridging a gap between you two. It's causing a wedge and pushing the relationship farther apart. So, group one, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. Who stays awake thinking about you? And why are you on their mind so much that they cannot sleep? They are uneasy. And I am going to get the details and find out whatever is going on, give you this person's personality traits, and you will know why and who it is that is thinking about you all the time. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. I can clearly see here that your energy, it attracts you to the card representing the white sage. And with the white sage, this is really about someone who you have been protecting your energy from. And it's someone that is actually quite draining to you. I feel like this person has made you more of a rebel. You've always been a rebel, doing your own thing, taking care of yourself. But this relationship with this person has made you even more stronger. So let's get more insight. Who stays awake thinking about you? You have here the Six of Cups. So that cup energy represents those water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. In the sun, moon, or rising, the seventh house of relationships, or the planet Venus. I do want to point out that I am getting the insight that with this Six of Cups energy, this is about someone that you may have had a recent reunion with or are considering to reunite with for something, for a meetup, a lunch, a date, to get together with this person. The subject of reuniting and coming together has come up quite a bit. Let's get more insight. Who stays awake thinking about you? Who stays awake thinking about you? The semi-sextile, allowing. So with the semi-sextile allowing, I do feel like this is someone that you have been really craving a harmonious relationship with. You feel like just, in the past, you have needed really lots of clarity, and you have been really just the one that is in control of your temper. This person does have a bit of a temper and they pop off, just out of the blue. So that's a part of their characteristic traits. I do feel like also they see a different reality than what you see when it comes to the relationship. And when you try to communicate with them, and talk to them about what's going on, they do not see it the way that you see it. Let's get more insight. I feel like also Spirit wants me to point out that you are hoping, this is the person, you are hoping that it can come around and where you guys can just see eye to eye. Let's get more. Thank you, Spirit. Who stays awake thinking about you? And you have here the Six of Swords. Look at that. 6 of Cups and 6 of Swords. So with that being a synchronicity, 66. This is quite interesting. The 6 of Cups and the 6 of Swords is definitely not a coincidence, because here with the 6 of Swords, this is also about communicating and how you have had to communicate your feelings. There has been a necessary transition in a relationship where you had to pull away from this person because you just could not take it anymore. And I also see that there's been like a relocation, you know, physically, a move that you had to make because of this relationship, as seen here in the 6 of Swords. You had to let go for your own sanity, your own mental well-being. Let's get more insight. I do want to point out Swords energy is air energy. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius could be in the top placements of this person's birth chart, as well as your birth chart, as a confirmation here in this reading. Who stays awake thinking about you? Who stays awake? Messiah. So with the Messiah energy, this is somebody that has an exaggerated belief that they are the only means in which you can succeed. So this person feels like you can't do anything without them. They're the reason for your existence. They're the reason you have this or you have that. And it's exaggerated. It's exaggerated. I feel like, yes, this person may have, you know, played a part in you being who you are, but the way they see it, without them, you are nothing. So that's a bold statement that I feel like they've said this to you, maybe not in those terms, but in those words, but they've expressed that if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be where you are today. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Who stays awake thinking about you? This person has a really heavy conscience because they know that some of the things that they've said and done, they know for sure it is what has caused you to distance yourself from them. You have here decision. So with the decision card, I love this showing up. It says, sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. So with the decision card showing up, this has been about this relationship and you trying to figure out, hey, should I contact them, text, call? Should I go over there? Should I meet up? It's really someone that it's you know the answer, because the answer is based on how you feel. And Spirit is really telling you to trust your intuition when it comes to this person, because this person could be quite emotional and exaggerated, where they are not in control of their emotions all the time. So trust your intuition when it comes to this person. They're very wishy-washy as well when it comes to making decisions. Let's get more insight. Who stays awake thinking about you? You have here the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands energy, water energy, not water, fire sign energy. I was thinking about water because the 6 of Cups is really standing out to me. This is about someone wanting to see you again and connect with you. And they're very sensitive. They're very mysterious. They keep things kind of hidden, you know, and emotional. Very emotional person. Okay, but this 5 of Wands here, fire sign energy, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries in the top placements of the birth chart, your birth chart or their birth chart. It's definitely pointing out that they think about you because they think about how, you know, you're doing. They feel like you are a winner. They feel like, see, you're the type of person that loves to share good news, and they miss that connection of you sharing good news with them. I feel like this is the type of person where they see you as very positive, but there's always been some obstacles, as shown here in this Five of Wands energy. There's always been a rivalry between you two, you know, obstacles or some sort of challenge that you've had to overcome when dealing with this person. And so they think about that a lot. This person may be into sports, or you may be into sports, as shown here also with the Five of Wands energy. Either they watch sports a lot, or they talk about it, or you're into sports. And the sports could really simply mean just like working out at the gym. You're very active. Something to do with sports here as well. So, group two, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful number three, and welcome to your reading. Who stays awake thinking about you? And why are you on their minds so much that they can't sleep? What is going on? I will give you the details. Whatever spirit gives to me, I will share with you and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get into your reading. So I can clearly see here that your energy, it naturally attracts you here to the card representing the daughter of the Sacred Heart. And with the daughter of the Sacred Heart, with this energy, I am getting the insight that this is someone that you have had to protect yourself from, protect your emotions. You know, this is someone that really can have you thinking about them so much that you stay awake, okay? So this is a very emotional transaction relationship where I feel like you've expressed many things to this person. This is someone that you've communicated with quite a bit, but let's get more detail. Thank you, Spirit. Who stays awake thinking about you? And you have here the Chiron healing. So with the Chiron is an asteroid in the astrological birth chart. And this is definitely a relationship where there was some sort of abuse, a lot of pain, you know, transpired here with this person. So with healing coming up, I feel like this person is well aware that this relationship does need healing. I feel like you have stepped away from this person for personal development. You feel like this person is expressing, you know, their ways because of generational trauma. And you have been affected by the generational trauma as well. I feel like you've had your share of generational trauma challenges as well. And so you have that in common with this person. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Who stays awake thinking about you? You have here the Knight of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands, this is definitely fire sign energy. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. In the sun, moon, or rising, the seventh house of relationships, or the planet Venus. In their birth chart or your birth chart, as a confirmation here in this reading, I do want to point out that this person sees you as a very free-spirited person, very creative. I'm picking up that this person has like a lusty or lustful, demeanor about them, meaning they really just like, they're over the top when it comes to like sexuality. Not necessarily they have a lot of partners, but they think about it a lot. They watch certain content, which nothing's wrong with that. But I'm just trying to share a characteristic trait about this person. So this helps to stand out to you in this reading. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Who stays awake thinking about you? I feel like they think about you in that sensual way as well. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Who stays awake thinking about you? Healer. Look at the healer coming out twice. You have the Chiron, which represents healing. You have healer here. I feel like you are a healer. You're a soul healer. That is a part, the reason you're here on the earth. It's a part of your purpose to be a healer. And this is about this relationship is somewhere where it needs healing. And with this is about, this person definitely has taken advantage, of people needing help and really failing to care for their own well-being, not taking into consideration their own mental and emotional challenges. I feel like you're a healer, though. You're put on this earth to heal. Maybe the meditative arts, also massage or writing, communication, spiritual healing. This is your calling. You are a heart healer. You want this relationship to be okay. You want it to be well, but Spirit does want to point out that you cannot heal this person. They will have to take it, upon themselves to address their shadow sides and to make things right within them before they can connect with anyone else in a righteous manner. Let's get more insight. Who stays awake thinking about you? Thank you, Spirit. Oh my goodness. The Death card. Yeah. See, this is about a relationship that definitely, there was a ending in this relationship, and there had to be a rebirth, a new beginning. This person is thinking about how this relationship came to an end and they want it to begin again. But I feel like you feel that the relationship is definitely over. You don't want to experience the same trauma that you have went through with this person. Lots of gaslighting, manipulation. I feel like this is a narcissistic energy that I am picking up here with this person. And this person actually, because you were able to connect with them, it actually caused you to grow. It caused you to transform, as seen here with the Death card. So it's kind of like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. This is how you have grown as a result of communicating and dealing with this person. This is about big changes and endings for this relationship. So this is someone that you know that it is time to move on from. Yeah. They've caused you to have a rebirth inside and a huge transformation. Thank you, Spirit. And I love how all of your cards are in correlation of each other. This is lots of confirmation. Let's get more insight. Who stays awake thinking about you? Who stays awake thinking about you? And you have here the 10 of Pentacles, Earth sign energy. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. In the top placements of the birth chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising, 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus in their birth chart, or your birth chart as a confirmation here in this reading. But with the 10 of Pentacles, I feel like this person on their mind when they're awake and they're thinking about you, they're thinking about how you have the consciousness and the concept to build something for yourself, for your family. This is what you think about, and this is what they think about you. You want to build a legacy for your family, to, retire very nicely and comfortably. And you want to leave an inheritance for your children's children's children. You're about growth and evolution and liberation. And they stay up with that on their mind because they were contradictory of those values. They talked about those values, but they were not about the action, and you are. And so this is what they regret, not connecting with you in this way, not seeing you for who you truly were. They saw you for who you truly were, but they played with your, time, with the time that they had to spend with you. They played with that time. And they are totally regretful about that, the decisions that they did make. They're very regretful. Let's get more insight. Who stays awake thinking about you? Move. Oh my goodness. Spirit gave us the insight that this is a relationship that you have come to the awareness of, that it is time to move on. And this says, a long walk is good for the soul. Get outside and allow Mother Nature to lift your spirits. I do pick up this energy about you, that you're the type of person that does love nature. You do love to take, walks quite often. And so that's so wonderful. Nature, earth sign energy again, coming out back to back, that earth sign energy immediately after the 10 of Pentacles energy, representing those earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And this is about moving on. So this is someone that you have separated from, decided to move away from emotionally. You have been transforming and moving in the opposite direction of this person, and they think about how you're moving on. What path are you taking? Who are you moving on with? Who are you connecting with? All of these things are on their mind as they lay awake all night thinking about you. So group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.